Hello, beauties. I am Fiona, for those of y'all that want to know the government. So I have this amazing deck, and it's by Lois Hay. I love Lois Hay's affirmations. And so it says how to love yourself. And as I was shuffling, this card fell out. And I said, you know what? Yeah, we're going to talk about it. So the card says, I appreciate others for who they are. And in that means I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. We're going to talk about this one because when you are on a spiritual journey and you have awakened, that beginning phase, like you really want to make yourself feel like you are not crazy. And so you want to point out a lot of different things, synchronicities and signs that you are seeing, and see if others around you are seeing it, if they are feeling or experiencing things that you are feeling. And because it feels scary and it's unfamiliar territory, you want them to stay on that same path that you are on. And in that journey, a lot of times we have to let a lot of people go that are not in the same alignment with you are as you are in the journey, right? And so that gets lonely. And also you really love these people and you want them to be there for every stage of the journey. It don't really work like that. I'll never forget. I loved my trauma bond buddy so much that I was even willing to pay for her Reiki courses because I knew this was not going to be just any old regular course. It was not going to be a weekend course or a 2-week course where we just read a book, write some papers. No, this was deep shadow work that you are being held accountable for. And when those shadows come up, then you use the Reiki on yourself. And even still, I have to honestly admit, I still have troubles with this, which is why this card came out. I'm gonna just go ahead and share with you guys. Like, I literally pulled this card for myself, and I thought I'm not the only one that struggles with this. Here recently, both of my kids are beautifully gifted, and I want them to fine-tune those skills. And this was my reminder. I have to accept where others are on their journey, and I have to accept where I am on my journey. And I can't pull anyone along just because I love them so much. I can't force them to see the lesson and just tell them what the higher perspective of it is. I got to let them find that out on their own. So if you've been trying to help other people out and you've been pointing out a lot of different things, just don't. I know it drives you crazy when you know and you're like, man, we could just bypass that. You don't even have to go through that horrible lesson if I just tell you what I see, what I feel, how I believe it's going to work out. It doesn't work that way. So let's say this affirmation again. I appreciate others for who they are. I accept that I cannot learn others' lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. Does it mean that everyone is cut off? Not in all cases, but it does mean that distance has to be there so that you can do your thing and they can do their thing. That's all I have for you on this message. I am going to go ahead and pull some more cards because I have some other downloads that I want to tap in on. So come back for that. Please like this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.